The last time the Supreme Court of the United States looked at the behavior of a state which authorized and permitted private individuals and state governments to treat people differently based upon sexual orientation.
Right.
It found that such laws are motivated by hate.
Right.
And hatred is an ignoble motivation which does not lawfully ground any legislation in the country and therefore would be invalidated.
But wait,
ceremony.
A Baptist baker can be caused to contribute a wedding cake.
Yes, because
his
if a religious view could relieve you of the obligation to do something that is not religious, then one could argue my religion doesn't let me pay taxes. If we're not going to say to public accommodations, you have to accept everybody ready, willing, and able to pay for your services that comes through that door, then we're back to where we were in the 50s, where you can use the theory of private property to say, I don't want you in my shop because I don't like your color, or I don't like your age, or I don't like your religious views, or I don't like your sexual orientation. All that stuff is now off the table.
But if there's no legal test for what constitutes the curse of slavery, the wickedness, the iniquity that was human bondage, especially on racial basis, that we saw there and that we saw in Jim Crow, the laws that you talk about and the decisions you talk about were aimed at redress of those problems that were the poison seed of which was already sown at the time of the Constitution.
Yes, and the logical extension of the eradication of Jim Crow and the curse of slavery. I wrote a book about this called Dred Scott's Revenge.
I don't bring this up for no reason.
This stuff is still, that case is still taking its revenge on the peace and absence of peace in our society. The logical extension of this is you cannot exclude people because you don't like them.
Right.
Whether that absence of fondness for them is their sexual orientation, their age, their race, their religion,